What's up, Breaker? Just the little settings icon by the chat button. Should be able to do it there. Basically, just testing stuff. I had some notifications that weren't coming through during a stream on Christmas. I guess was the last time I streamed. Oh, there's my music. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, so let's test that out. Where the stream quality on YouTube always like on Kick and Twitch and everything, I can have the same exact and video output and everything, and it looks great. But for whatever reason on YouTube, it never look like it's just never good enough for YouTube. Music sound. Now let's test out. That worked. Okay, so the notification popped up on screen, but it did not have a sound. Don't know why. Breaker said What's up, Tomas? Interesting. Yeah, like I said, for some reason, Twitch and Kick will always look pretty good, but YouTube, until it like post processes like the pod, there'll always be like weird artifacts and stuff running like really high bitrate. Interesting. It redeemed hydrate, but it did not appear. Not appear. Pro Fortnite. Very nice. I haven't played Fortnite in a while. Alright, so I'm just running a test. Test notification.
This is a test donation for $2.
Really quiet. Considerably. I barely heard that coming.
Donated $19. This is a test donation for $19.
Oh shoot, I didn't save the setting, no wonder. Let's save that first of all. Alright, so I turned the notification volume up, but voice is super quiet. I want people to hear that. Alright, testing it again. This Kevin guy is super.
This is a test donation for $41.
Really quiet, so I pretty much need to turn her volume way up. Control the volume via OBS if I want, but I don't really want that to be a thing I have to focus on. Let's see. Yeah, I've got the text to speech volume at 90%. Let's just do 100. I may end up having to change it where I control the volume in OBS. I kind of like not like just having it set and not having to worry about it in OBS, because that just means more volume thing. Try again.
This is a test donation for $44.
All right, so might have to change it to control the volume in OBS. That is the alert box. Okay. This one might be loud. I have no idea. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I have no idea where it's going to come out. So let's try it.
This is a test donation for $84.
Okay. That works. Turn it down a little bit here. I could probably turn the night vision sound down and leave her voice where it's at. And do it again.
This is a test donation for $79.
Butter is crazy. He still thinks that GTA decent. Alright, so I think I'm going to lock the volume there. Oh, he thinks he's decent at it. Oh. Alright, so I think I got that figured. Well, he's definitely a lot better at it than I am. That's for sure. Why is this? Kitty cars. For some reason, my second screen, my vertical screen, likes to bug out like crazy when I do anything um, related to. Fill the fuck up. Let's. Oh, I don't actually I don't really play CA or anything. I'm gonna run this test again real quick. Just to see how the sound comes through.
This is a test donation for $24.
That one's working. All right, so now let's see how these other, like, this did not do any sound. No, those aren't real donations. Those are test donations. I'm just testing out my alert sounds and stuff. Volume's pretty low. Follow. Not hear any sound there. I don't think I have the sound up enough for the other streams. What up, Callie? Arc Raiders? I've seen some people play it. Looks really good. I'm still not hearing any sound from that. Why? Putter's trolls though, yeah. Might have to switch Bolt and OBS. Yep, no sound. Okay. Let's try that. Oh, it's definitely doing sound now. Now it works. Now it works. That loud. Try. That kind of sucks because I prefer to just set it up on the web and leave it. I don't want volume controls on this, but still number one in gifted subs. Nice. Okay, that's better. That means probably go just every. Yeah, could you? It says bot rich rated 425 years. Could be. That one's coming down. That's. I'm basically just testing out a bunch of stuff because I had streamed on Christmas and somebody had done a pretty big donation and it was cool, but like the alert didn't show up and it didn't read the speech to text, any of that kind of stuff, or text to speech. So I'm just trying to make sure all my alerts work. Apparently they have not been working all this time. Okay, so that's good. Like where that follows raids. Sub. Hit Botrix gifted 108 subscriptions. So weird how this bugs out like that. Okay, so that one is good at 20. What's up, Kaz? Oh, there's no raid. I'm testing out a bunch of alerts and stuff because okay, that one's loud. That is coming down. Bringing that one down. Yeah, there's no raids or subs or donations happening. I'm just going through all my alerts and testing the volume because apparently they weren't coming through on the streams before. So whenever there was any sort of an alert, I thought it was appearing because I could hear it through OBS, but it was not appearing on the stream. None of these are really gonna matter. Cosmic Star cheered 300 bits. That worked. Thanks for the test on the bits. Yes, sir. Yeah, the only reason I'm not like there more often is just the time difference with the Australia. Yeah, last week was the last time I streamed on, and it was on Christmas, and I received a pretty decent like PayPal tip. And on my end on OBS, I heard the alert and heard the text to speech, because I have it set up for those donations where they do a text to speech. And when I watched the VOD later, it wasn't there. There was no sound on the stream. I think the notification popped up, but there was no sound. So I was like, wait a minute. I got to go through and test out my sounds. And sure enough, they weren't coming through. So yeah, I remember Tazzy. I've actually tried to look him up a couple times, but I haven't been able to find any. Send me a sample of your edits in a message. Want to see what you're cooking? Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I tried to find Tazzy before. I just can't find his gamer tag anywhere. Alright, so we're gonna test the YouTube raid. Yeah. Oh, wait. Never mind. Here, we'll test the YouTube description. Or not super chat. One day soon I'll be able to say I knew Indigo win. Oh yeah, Kaz, if you're a mod on YouTube, you'd be a mod here. That was just a test. That was just a test. I'm just running test notification. That one also did not come through. Why did that not come? There we go. Uno with the 360 camera, yeah. I remember those. That one worked. That one worked. All right, so I think I got it figured out. Thank you for the follow, Official Gambling Academy on. That's great. That's like, so I think everything's working. I just had to go into my alert boxes on OBS and tell it to control the audio in OBS, and then I was able to set the volumes. I think I got everything all fixed. Remember when Indigo used to do test streams, dude? Yeah, dude. You know, it's funny because they tried all those features, those social features on 360, and I was like, I think that's why you were just so quick to get banned, is you had such a high avoided rate that the moment somebody like reported you, they're just like, yeah, just ban him. Whoa, that is definitely still on the screen there. Oh, there it goes. Okay, that's kind of. I don't even have a Steam open. I actually downloaded, or I signed up for GOG, whatever you want to call it, because like if I am gonna buy anything on PC, if it is available there versus Steam for like a better deal, I'll probably buy it there because of the way that you like own stuff there versus on like Steam and everything. Granted, there's going to be a lot of things that, you know, would still buy through Steam, but something that I kind of thought of. I saw that it was available. Let's see. I just lost my screen. Oh, there it goes. Bro, what is going on with this? Hang on a sec. I've looked into this before, and it said that there's potentially something to do with refresh rate. And I've tried adjusting that. Try it. Okay. Should be still be there. And find something. It's emotional. If I boom bap instrument. Okay. This is why we do a test stream. Fall I tear. Alright, so I think we're all good. I figured out the alerts. Got why there was no sound coming from those. Oh, so now I can hide those. Don't have to worry. Okay, cool. Because that was the I on Streamlabs and Botrix, which are the two things I use for my alerts. In OBS I had it so like the audio, you could tell it whether you want to control the audio in OBS or not, and I always had it unchecked because I wanted to just set the volume in the website dashboard and then be done with it. Well, the sound was not coming through when I did that, so. So now I set it to where I control it in OBS, and then I guess I can just hide the... Once I set it at the level I want, I can hide that mixer. So, lab stream. Oh shoot, what am I playing? I might have screwed up. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh shoot. When stacking cards, suits don't matter. Oh my god. Well, that would explain a lot. Alright, let's okie dokie. What is that ding? Is being... Oh, okay. I kept hearing this little ding, and I thought maybe it was sending that every time a message was sent. That. I think that was just the song that was. Okay, well, I think that's probably gonna end it there. Now that I got everything all set up correctly again. Oh, well, now there's no me there. Go. Super brief stream, not even an hour, but everything's on. Music, alerts. W, what's up, Scummy? W super short test stream. Just messing with stuff. Well, I basically was just doing it to test out like alerts and stuff like that. They weren't working the last time, so I got it sorted out. And I think I'm gonna go watch some RP. Yeah, I think Putter switched over to RP, so I think I'm gonna go drop in over there. Yep. Yeah, I'm finishing up. I basically got everything all sorted out for the notifications, and Scummy says, yes, you missed it. Yeah, this is all, it was just me messing around with sound and alerts and stuff, and once I got it all figured out, I was like, everything's good. Yep. But appreciate you guys stopping in. Like I said, I wasn't really doing anything other than just messing around with settings, so glad y'all came around. Appreciate the bits, Cosmic, and appreciate you coming in, Scummy, and Cali Raised, and Breaker. I will hopefully be streaming again within the next couple days and actually like playing something or doing something. So, but see you guys later.